Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought it'd be a really fun video to share with you guys a get ready with me, as I haven't filmed a get ready with me in such a long time, and I have updated my new makeup products in my routine, so I thought it'd be really nice to share with you guys the different looks that I have been doing in my new makeup routine. I have already done my eyebrows, so I'm going to start with the eyes because I never used to prep my eyes before, and now I always prep my eyes before I do my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this concealer. This is the Lasting Perfection concealer, and this concealer is a really good concealer to use as a base before your eyeshadow and just to prep it. I honestly love this one so much. I have almost run out, which I am so sad about because I use this every single day, literally religiously. I do not put this down because it is so good. It's that perfect in between shade and it's just amazing. I never used to prep my eyes until my hair and makeup, of course, and I have been obsessed with the way it just makes your eyeshadow glide on. If you're starting off new makeup, I would definitely start off with prepping your eyes before eyeshadow, because I wish I had learned this sooner because it is such a game changer. I always knew about prepping your eyes before eyeshadow, but I would never know how to do it, and now I do. Honestly, I'm obsessed with the way my eyeshadow just glides on. I am going to put my concealer on all over my eyelid. I'm literally just going to scrape out every last drop of this concealer because I generally don't want to use any other concealer. I'm just going to put the stick of this on my eye. Normally I would put it on the back of my hand and do it all like that, but because I'm running out I have to do it this way. Honestly, look at it. It's just the most perfect concealer ever, and it just feels really nice on your eyes as well, and it's not too full. It's really light based. I'm also going to be using my Made by Mitchell flat brush because I love the Made by Mitchell brushes to blend this out. Honestly, the Made by Mitchell brushes are my favourite brushes ever to use, and I will not use any other brush apart from these Made by Mitchell brushes. They just blend your concealer out so well. I would also definitely recommend these if you're starting off new. These are really affordable brushes as well. I'm now just going to go in on the other eye and just prep that as well. Honestly, there's still so much product that I can get out of this, but I generally don't have a lot of it left. I'm literally just scraping it at the tub to get as much out as possible. I used a new concealer the other day, my Rimmer one that I actually like to put on my face, but it just wasn't the same. Honestly, it didn't give off the same effect like this one does. I'm going to go in with my powder. Honestly, this is such a good powder. This has actually lasted me quite a couple of months as well, which is really good because I don't want to be changing and swapping a new powder all the time. I just can't describe how good prepping your eyes before you put eyeshadow actually is. It's just a whole another game changer. I'm honestly obsessed. For my eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is the Pretty Grunge Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I feel like this would be perfect for this look. I'm going to be doing like a soft orangey, a smoky eye look, and look at the shades inside. They are honestly stunning. Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes are my favourite eyeshadow palettes to use. I'm going to be using my Morphe brush. As we all know, this is my trusty Morphe eyeshadow brush. I am going to start off with the lighter shades and work my way down to the smokier shades. This is tend to what I would normally do if I was to do my makeup. I would do like an orangey base with a natural smoky look in the middle, because I just love them notes. I really need to switch it up on my YouTube though and create some cut creases and things like that, and just switch it up a little bit more. I'm going to start off with the outer corner of my eye and then blend it in to the inner corner of my eye. Look how pigmented the eyeshadow is. It's honestly just the best. Like, I didn't even put a lot on the brush for it to give off that really good pigment effect. These eyeshadows are quite pricey, but I do definitely recommend if you're starting out with makeup for these eyeshadow palettes, because you really do not have to put a lot of work into the eyeshadow to make it look nice. All you have to do is literally just pop it on and then blend it a bit, and then it will generally just look seamless and flawless. Because of how pigmented the eyeshadow actually is, it will just work with you, and it is the best way to learn. This eyeshadow palette was about £69, but honestly this will last me for so long. And if you have been here for a while on my YouTube, you would know that I actually have two Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes, and it has lasted me years. I do actually want to purchase some more Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes and try out some different ones. I will literally just do the same on this eye and blend it out. I will just continue to build up the orange around the edge. The other day I went into HomeSense and it was so good. There was so many autumny bits and Halloweeny bits. I think I might be actually going there tomorrow, so I will definitely vlog and show you guys, because there are so many nice bits in. And I'm thinking about getting an autumn pumpkin or something for the top of my new shelves that I have recently just put up. If you would like to go and check that out, then that will be in the video of the day in the life, because I am filming a day in the life video as well. I'm thinking about getting like an orangey pumpkin, or this pink pumpkin that I actually saw that was so cute. I honestly saw it and I was like, I need that. I did also pick up two new pads from HomeSense, because I've got a diary pad for my bridal and just a normal notepad that I can write everything inside, because I had a clear out of my notepads and I didn't actually have any, and they were also so nice as well. I always just find the nicest bits in HomeSense. I find that HomeSense is quite affordable as well. I also did go into B&M, and all of the Christmas stuff and all of the Christmas presents are out already, and it just makes me so excited for Christmas. So hopefully if I do go to B&M tomorrow, I will show you that as well. I feel like the orange is built up quite a lot now, so I am going to go in with a smokier eye look, but I'm going to be using my Made by Mitchell eye brushes for that, just so I'm not transferring off of the same brush. I also really love the Made by Mitchell eye brushes. I did actually give them all a clean the other day, so I feel so sad having to use them, but I will be cleaning them again. I'm going to go in with this smoky eye shade here with this eye brush by Made by Mitchell. As you can see, I use this for a smoky eye quite a bit, because they did not clean all of it off when I was cleaning them the other day, but this is still pretty clean. I was there for hours cleaning all of my brushes. I just moved you over slightly because the sun was shining through. I'm going to be putting the smoky eye on the end of my eye. I purposely missed out the lid of my eye with the orangey base, just so I can go in with the smokier eye and just blend it out. These brushes are also really good brushes to use to blend out your eyeshadow with as well. They just apply on so easily. This is pretty much my every single day eyeshadow routine if I'm going anywhere, because it's so much easier and so much quicker. I feel like I do this look quite a bit just because it's one of my all-time favourite looks to actually create. But I do want to post some more creative makeup because I do love creative makeup. Now I'm going to take my other Made by Mitchell brush, this little angled brush that you would normally use for eyeshadow, but I'm going to use it for my winged because I love doing a winged eyeshadow. My brush literally just went flying then. But I'm going to take this shade like this, and I am actually just going to put it at the bottom of my eyelid really close to my lash line to create a wing. I done this look the other day before I was about to go out to dinner, and I loved how my eyeliner went on. I did actually film it for my TikTok, so if you want to see that, definitely go and check it out. My TikTok is Isla Beauty Tutorials. I do need to get better at posting on my TikTok though. I feel like I hardly ever post get ready with me's and TikTok videos for my makeup because I just want to be so continuously uploading on YouTube that I generally sometimes forget about TikTok. But I love TikTok. I could be on TikTok for hours. I also really love editing videos on TikTok. I think I just love editing my videos in general, to be honest. I find it really fun. Even though I'm filming this all today, I definitely probably will just edit the video later or tomorrow because I know how much I love to edit videos. I'm literally just going to be putting the darker eyeshadow on the other eye now to create a nice little wing. I actually love how that wing turned out. The sun is coming back out again, which is always good, but when I'm filming a video, the sunlight literally like beams right through and you get all of them patterns from my blinds on my face. But because I like filming from direct natural light, then that will probably just happen quite a bit. My eyes are now done. I love how it has turned out. I think it just looks very smoky, and that is what I would generally do for an everyday eye makeup look. I'm now going to be putting on these Made by Mitchell lashes. I have just put on my lashes. I went for like quite a full lashes because I really wanted to switch up a bit, and I actually really love how they look. I didn't film me put my lashes on because it would literally take me a whole video in one, as well as my eyebrows. But today my lashes were actually working with me and I managed to put them on with one go. I'm going to be blending my lashes with the Iconic mascara by London. This is such a good mascara. The Iconic London mascaras and just the brand in general are so good. This is what the applicator looks like. It's really thin and it's just really easy to apply. I am running out of this as well, which I am really sad about because I love this mascara. I'm going to be blending this in together just really slightly, and then I'm going to do the same on the other eye. And I'm just going to be putting some on the bottom lash, but only a little bit. actually supposed to put this glitter on, but I completely forgot, so I will do that for a separate video in my autumn video, because I can't go over it now because then it will ruin the whole eyes. But this is the eyes now finished. I love how they turn out. I'm now going to be doing my base makeup. This is always one of my favourite parts to do of my every single day makeup routine. I'm going to be using the NARS foundation because this is such a good foundation. I love it. I've just popped a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use this to dab it on my face. Honestly, these sponges have been a game changer to my makeup. I generally love the way my makeup goes on now. It makes your foundation look so nice and flawless. Like, watch this. It generally goes on in seconds. I didn't even have to make an effort to blend out my foundation because of how good these beauty blenders are. With some beauty blenders, I see that it leaves some streaks in my foundation. These do not leave any streaks in my foundation. They are honestly the best marshmallow sponges ever, and I just love the fact that she calls it marshmallow sponges as well. I'm just addicted to the way my makeup goes on with these marshmallow sponges. If you have not tried these already, you definitely need to, because it is honestly a game changer. I generally can't describe how nice these marshmallow sponges are, and they just feel really nice on my skin. They are just so soft and squodgy. Honestly, they are just the best beauty blenders in the whole wide world. Like, look at how flawless that all looks, all because of this one beauty blender. I actually didn't like how my foundation used to go on. I didn't like the way I used to apply it. I just really wasn't vibing with it until I found these marshmallow sponges. I am just obsessed with the way the foundation goes on, and I feel so much more confident with in my foundation and just the way it looks, all thanks to these amazing marshmallow sponges, because it just has generally been such a game changer, and I generally get so excited to do my makeup now. I feel so much more confident knowing that I have a really good marshmallow sponge to use. I'm also going to put a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter on, just to give off that really nice base glowy look. Tilbury Flawless filter is one of my favourite things to use because it just makes it look so nice and glowy. I also really like using this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter for a natural base makeup look when I don't have any foundation on. It's just so easy and quick. When you are in direct sunlight of this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter, it generally gives off the nicest shine, and I generally put this all over my face because I want my face to be nice and glowy. I'm actually going to blend that out with my Clay Nut marshmallow sponge as well, because I just like that it all is blended out with the same marshmallow sponge to give off that nice, flawless, smooth effect. Concealer, I'm going to be using the Lasting Radiance Concealer by Rimmel. I do not use any other concealer apart from this one. I really want to venture out with my concealers, so if anyone has any good recommendation for concealers, please let me know, because I really want to try some new concealers. I am actually just gonna go all the way under my eye with this concealer, and I'm gonna do it the way that it always used to be, instead of like 1, 2, 3. I'm literally just gonna go in because I really want a full coverage base today. This is sort of like my everyday makeup routine, but it isn't at the same time because I am filming some TikTok videos today, so I want it to look like really nice full coverage as well as my every single day makeup routine. So that is what I do with my concealer, but I've done it a little bit different today. Normally I would just go like this with my concealer, so it's not too full on an everyday based makeup routine, but today I'm gonna go in and put it all out. I have also just noticed that my camera has 2 battery on it, so I do need to hurry up and film this video because I know that it will literally go down quick, and I want to make sure I share everything with you guys. I did actually charge my camera this morning, so I'm not really sure why it's going down so quick. I think it's because I am filming as well. So I'm going to be using this Clemana mini. She actually brought out a chocolate box, is what she called it, with a load of minis, and I'm really sad because she is actually discontinuing the chocolate box with them. I'm generally gonna cry. Like, I use these all the time religiously, so you best believe I am stocking up on those marshmallow sponges because look at the size of it. It's so cute, and you can really get in to the inner corner of your eye with this concealer to blend it out with this marshmallow sponge, and then I will use the back of it just to blend it all in like this, and it's just so easy and blends out so flawlessly. So I'm so sad she is discontinuing them because I just love these. I use the back of it like this and just go in like that all out, and then take the bigger side and just dab it out like this, and it just works so well. So I'm going to be so sad. I generally don't know what I'm going to use after these chocolate boxes discontinue, so that is why I want to make sure I get my hands on lots of them because I just love using these minis. She still does have minis, so she also has a shape 1 mini and a shape 2, like her sponge version. I can't actually find my shape 2 mini. It's here somewhere, but oh, here it is. This is the shape 2 mini. She actually does bring these out as well in like a little box separately in a set of 4. But I do love the shape 1 and the shape 2 mini. Like, honestly, they also grow as well when they're wet. Like, how cool is that? My contour, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury contouring stick. Now, I did stop using this one for a while because I was obsessed with the Made by Mitchell curve case, which is also a cream contour, but because I used to love this one all the time, I actually want to bring it back and use it again. I think it's because I was running out and I needed to get a new one, and then I switched up a little bit with my contour, but I'm going to use this one again because it's such a throwback, and I haven't used this in what feels like forever, as you can tell, because that has come out so much. So when I blend that out, that will literally look so full, but I can blend it and make it not look as full. I was literally just meant to put the tiniest bit on, but you can tell I haven't used it in a while, and a lot just came out then, and I don't have much of this left, so that's annoying. I'm literally just going to put some on my nose as well, just to give off shape on my nose, and then I will blend it out with the shape 1 Clemana marshmallow sponge. It is the shape 1 Clemana marshmallow sponge. I love using this to blend out my contour with. I saw Sydney May do this once and I actually wanted to give it a go, so I decided to try it, and this contour looks insane right now because of how quick it came out, but I will make sure that it's all fully blended in. I always get so carried away with contour because it's honestly one of my favourite things to use. I'm just going to put a little bit of powder on my eyes. I'm going to be using the Made by Mitchell eye powder, and that is in the shade Starlight, and the Made by Mitchell brush. I'm just going to be using this shade here, and I'm literally going to put a tiny little bit on because I am using my Huda Beauty powder as well. I have just been loving this powder to brighten up the underneath of my eyes a little bit more. I honestly love the new Made by Mitchell newness. I'm thinking about doing a video of all of the Made by Mitchell newness that he has brought out. I will be sharing with you guys a little bit of the Made by Mitchell newness that I have been loving in this video as well. But generally there is so much of his newness that I have tried and I haven't tried because he has brought out so much, which is so good. I honestly love Made by Mitchell products. They are my favourite. So that is that powder. Then I'm just going to go in with the Huda Beauty powder just to properly set it really well, even though I probably don't need to because I have just used that Made by Mitchell eye powder, but I love this, so I will still use this. I'm going to be using my Clay Manor Powder Puff, which is also a really good powder to use if you are starting off makeup with, because it is just really soft and really nice on your face. I'm only going to be using a little bit of powder because I did use that Made by Mitchell powder, so I don't really need a lot of powder on. I just swear by the Huda Beauty powder. I just generally have no words for it. It smells amazing and it's just a really good powder, and just makes your foundation leave on for the longest time. It generally just sets your whole base makeup. I actually just love it so much. I am putting a little bit powder here because I really want to snatch my cheeks. I've not put too much on as I normally do because, as I said, I did already use the Made by Mitchell powder, so I won't be putting too much of that on. Go in with a blush. For my blush, I'm just going to be using my Dior blush and this to go over the top with. I love using this Dior blush. It is one of my favourite blushes to use. It is just so subtle and really nice. I also like quite a few Made by Mitchell blushes as well. I'm also thinking about doing a blush swatch of Made by Mitchell products as well as a video. I have so many videos lined up that I want to share with you guys and just get out. As you can see, this blush is just so subtle and I feel like it would look perfect for this glam makeup look. It's really buildable as well. You can have as less or as much as you want. I love blush. Blush is one of my favourite products to put on my cheeks. That is why when I was doing that brand design, if you would have seen in my last video, I want to bring out a blusher brush. So I have just made a little cute Instagram page just for like random designs on that I would use if I ever brought out my own brand of product. I'm now going to be putting on my highlighter. I was actually going to use, sorry, that is my phone vibrating. I was going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, but I remembered I actually purchased the newness of Made by Mitchell. Honestly, this is what I mean by how many newness he has brought out, and I have two of these eye lights and they're just so good. They are highlighters and I love them, and I decided to pick up this goldy one today because I love a gold highlighter. I actually really liked the Pia Louise highlighter, but I did break it, which I was so sad about. It also came with a brush as well with like this gold bit at the bottom mixed in with the green, which I absolutely love. I want to actually get his new brushes as well. I might actually just move my phone because it is vibrating away down there and it's probably really annoying for you guys. I'm only going to put a little bit of this on because a little bit of this, as you can see, comes a long way and it is so glowy. For my lipstick, I'm going to be using this lipstick by Charlotte Tilbury. This is actually Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow. This is one of her old products. I'm not sure if this is still even available, which I'm so sad about because I love using this lipstick. This is the only lipstick that I really generally just reach out for, and as you can see, it is well loved. It just feels really nice on my face and it just feels like I'm putting on a lip balm instead of a lipstick. Setting spray, I'm going to go in with the new Made by Mitchell product, and this is the newness. This is the setting spray. How cool is that? And literally setting spray by Made by Mitchell, and it smells insane, and I'm just obsessed with the way this leaves your foundation for the longest time and just makes it just look really nice. I can't get over the smell of this product as well. It just smells insane, and I love the packaging because Made by Mitchell generally does the best packaging of every single product that he brings out. His packaging never fails to disappoint. I honestly just love Made by Mitchell. I think Morphe and Made by Mitchell are my two main favourite makeup brand. Finished makeup look. If you enjoyed how this turned out, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video.